What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, just another PokeTuber coach of the Coach of Your Piedmont Triad Kickers, coming at you today with Week 1 of the PBA Paldea Battle Academy. Today we are taking on none other than the myth, the legend himself, Gokey Gamer. We haven't played Gokey since Season 3 of the SDA, where he 3-0'd us. We've been in a few, albeit I must say, back then I was definitely what you would call a noob. I think SDA Season 3 was like my second draft I was in. Yeah, so yeah, super noob. Because this is like 2 years ago, I think. But we've been in some leagues since then. We just haven't had the chance to actually battle. So I'm actually happy that I can finally get that run back because, yeah, I'm definitely a different Brandon than what I was back then. Or a different just another PokeTuber, as you guys would probably know. Whatever you want to call me. It's up to you. But anyway, we're taking on Gokey Gamer, who has a pretty threatening team, all things considered, because his team, first and foremost, is his dynamic duo. Sneasler, Rillaboom. Most drafts I'm in, he gets these two, and I don't blame him. I've had them before too. They are pretty god darn amazing. And then you have the Iron Boulder, who's just an offensive threat in and of itself. On the physical side, and then you have the freaking Landorus Therian, not Therian, Landorus Incarnate, who's a threat on the special side because it's like sheer force. I guess on the I don't know if his physical move pool really makes use of sheer force, but I do know the special move pool does. Then you have his spinners in Tentacruel and Fortress. And then you have his three Terra Captains, the Iron Treads, who can benefit from one of his terrain setters. The Dachshund, who we know from experience is very annoying. Typhlosion Hisui, who can be very annoying because, it just comes in, frisks you, and tells your business, and it's like, oh my gosh, dude, stop telling my business, you jerk. Then you have the Pincurchin, the Defogger, and Mandibuzz, who I don't think I can't remember or not if Defog removes terrain. I think it does, so he might not even bring that, even though it doesn't look bad against my team. And then last but not least, you have the King Gambit, the King of Gambits. So I'm expecting him to bring the top three: Sneasler, Rillaboom, and Iron Boulder. I mostly expect Rillaboom because it's mainly his best answer to Keldeo. Um, I mean, I guess Tentacruel could be too, but I just know from experience Tentacruel does not appreciate switching into Secret Swords over and over again since it is attacking Tentacruel's. Yes, Tentacruel resists, but he's attacking Tentacruel's defensive side, which he's very much weaker on. So um, obviously he's going to bring one of his hazard removers. So I have to guess which one. I think it probably is Tentacruel. Because, I mean, Tentacruel is still good for, like, Keldeo. It could be good for Cinderace, good for Sylveon. Um, who else? It could be good for, mainly those three. Even Serena to an extent. Since it is a poison type, so not that we can hit it super effectively. So I feel like he brings Sneasler, Rillaboom, Iron Boulder, Tentacruel. Probably brings his Landorus Incarnate. Landorus Incarnate, yeah, Landorus Incarnate. I don't think Scarf Landorus looks terrible into my team. Uh, Granted, we have three things that can, three immunities slash one resistance to Earth power, but you never know. You never know. Um, so basically the first five Pokemon, and I think for the Terra Captain, he'll probably bring. I mean, he could bring like Booster Energy, Iron Treads, and try to Dragon Dance on me. And I mean, I guess I can see some merit in like a Choice Scarf, Terrifier, Typhlosion. But I don't expect the bottom three at all, and I don't expect Fortress. We do have a whole Cinderace right here, so I mean, hey, if he brings it, he brings it. And I think Dachshund could come, but it's not something that's like high on my priority list of things I think is coming. So to combat this team, first and foremost, we decided we're going to bring Bronzong, also known as R2D2, who's going to be rocking his leftovers this week. He's going to be levitating. Ignore the Terra type. He can't Terra. He could Terra, but he's just not one of my Terra captains. He has 252 HP, 252 defense, 4 special attack, bold nature. So this is basically my physical wall this week with Stealth Rock, Nightshade, Psychic Noise, and Body Press. Nightshade for consistent damage. We have Psychic Noise for so one, it just hits, like, for example, Sneasler gets one-shotted, and also we can Psychic Noise stuff on the grassy terrain so they can't heal, And if, like, for example, Dashbun comes in, like, let's say he brings Dashbun, we can just Psychic Noise, because they like to run Wish, so we can Psychic Noise, shut Wish down. And just for a last move, I just put Body Press on there since we are max defense. Like honestly, Nightshade and Psychic Noise were enough, so I was like, screw it, we can put Body Press here since once again we're max defense. Next on the team roster, we have our physical tank right here. So now we need our special one. So our special wall for the week is going to be none other than Reiju the Muck, who is going to be rocking her assault vest this week. Once again, ignore the Terra type. She cannot. Well, I think she can Terra. She's not. She's just not one of my Terra captains. Spoiler alert: I'm only bringing one Terra captain this week. But yeah, Reiju is rocking the assault vest. If you don't know who Reiju is, watch One Piece. Just watch it. But anyway, Poison Touch for the ability, max HP, max attack, Force with F, Brave Nature, so we do have a minus speed nature. For those of you who aren't familiar with Brave, we have Poison Jab, Zen Headbutt, Drain Punch, and Flamethrower, so Fortress could be a good switch into this if he brings it. So in case he does bring it, Flamethrower just obliterates that thing. Like even with us not being a special attacker, Fortress just drops like a rock. Drain Punch is good for recovery. Poison Jab is kind of just free into the team outside of like a few things like Sneasler and the what's that thing called, the Fortress. But every time we click Poison Jab, if I'm not mistaken, it's a 60% chance to poison, which is crazy. And then, like I said, Flamethrower handles Fortress, and as you guys can imagine, Zen Headbutt handles the Sneasler. There is nothing he can do to not get one-shotted by Zen Headbutt, except for, I mean, he could run the Psychic Berry, but I mean, if you're running the Psychic Berry, that means you're not like unburdened. Well, no, it could mean you're unburdened, but you're not like other things. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that is Muck. Mainly here to be our special wall this week, but let's see what we can make happen. Next on the team roster is the one Terra captain I alluded to. It's none other than Flygon. Still don't have a nickname for this thing because, like I said, a friend of mine, good old Pokemaster of 88s, if you're familiar with him, he gave me this thing a while ago, and I just haven't settled on a name for it yet. And I don't want to give it a name and then not like the name, because then I'll have to trade it back to him, and even though he wouldn't mind doing that, I don't want to ask him to do that. But anyway, Flygon is rocking the Choppleberry this week. I will explain. Levitate for the Levitate is his ability, as you know. We're Terra Steel this week because it helps with like Rillaboom. If the Iron Boulder isn't running close combat, it can't really hit us that hard. We can just set up on it. And we're Choppleberry because, well, if we set up once, we're still not faster than Sneasler if it's unburdened. So this is just to ensure that if it comes in on us and tries to close combat us, we can live it, Earthquake, and then after that, we're absolutely faster than everything. Outside of like a booster speed boulder, of course. We have Terra Blast for like damage on things that we can hit with Terra Blast. In particular, the Dashbun, because I learned my lesson last time not bringing coverage for Dashbun. So if Dashbun shows its face, we are going to clap you. Because for the most part, we can click Earthquake on anything. Now, I do hate the fact that grassy terrain lowers our damage output, but if we can just set up, we can kind of circumvent that ever so slightly. And then we have Fire Blast, because if Fortress tries to come in front of us, assuming it comes, well, die, sir, die. And then we have Dragon Dance, because that's our setup move. Yeah, that's Flygon. Next on the team sheet is a Mon I've been so excited to use. It's none other than Keldeo. I'm only excited because I have the shiny one. Like me and some friends really grinded out this the Keldeo thing. So, Mon means a lot to me. Me and my friends grinded for it. So I really hope I can do some stuff with it. But anyway, my Keldeo is rocking the Rindo Berry, justified for his ability. Not that it's kind of his only ability, but as you can imagine, we're Rindo Berry because of Rillaboom. We have 56 defense, 252 special attack, 200 speed, timid nature with Surf, Vacuum Wave, Air Slash, and Calm Mind. So ideally, what I would like to do is get Keldeo in front of something that probably doesn't want to get surfed on. And if my opponent tries to switch Rillaboom in, well, we're going to Calm Mind. Rillaboom, if it Grassy Glides us, because of Rindo Berry, we don't die, and we can Air Slash him. Air Slash will put him in range of a +1 Vacuum Wave, which will go before the Grassy Glide because we have the same priority, but I'm way faster. Get the idea? And then outside of that, like, we can just Vacuum Wave and surf through the team, honestly. Yeah, not really a whole lot needs to be said about that. That's what Keldio's here to do. Cheese the Rillaboom, and then hopefully sweep. We'll see. Next on the team sheet is another Mon I have been very excited about using. It's none other than the queen herself, Serena. I've been trying to draft this Mon for a while, but every time I think about it, either a friend of mine wants it and I just be a nice guy, or it just gets sniped. But we finally get Serena on the team. Yeah. So Serena's going to be making her, well, let me rephrase that. The queen is going to be making her Piedmont Triad Kicker debut. We're rocking Covert Cloak because, believe it or not, Sneasler does not one-shot us with Dire Claw. Well, it's probably not that hard to believe. Serena does have respectable bulk, but we're max HP, 4 attack, max defense with Impish Nature, Trop Kick, Zen Headbutt, Triple Axle, and Synthesis. So Zen Headbutt should always one-shot Sneasler. It doesn't even do, if I'm not mistaken, I think Sneasler doesn't even do half touch with Dire Claw, which is kind of crazy. Or it might do a little over half, but regardless, because of if he has the grassy terrain up, and of course if we can get like a free synthesis up, like, we won't mind taking that damage. Triple Axle obliterates Landorus, which is not a surprise. And then it kind of depends on what kind of Rillaboom this is, and if we can actually connect all three. So if it's like a super offensive, not so bulky, we have a chance to kill. But if it's like a bulky Rillaboom, like max HP, like I assume it'll be, we don't kill, we hit all three, but we do a significant amount of damage. And then on top of being able to take a hit and kill Sneasler, we can also use this to check the Iron Boulder, because Iron Boulder there's not a move this thing gets that can two-shot us. So we can always Trop Kick, lower its attack, synthesis back up, and then just repeat the process because it just can't break through us. But yeah, that's Serena. Not much more needs to be said. I'm really excited to use my girl. Next on the team roster, last but not least, you guys knew this guy was coming. It's the one, the only, Soul the Cinderace. So, as you guys can probably imagine, I have a lot of Cinderaces. So, for PBA specifically, we'll be using Soul. Soul is the Cinderace I used in my first ever, the first time I ever won a draft. He was the one I used. We're heavy duty boots, libero, 144 HP, 252 attack, 112 speed, because we're speed creeping Landorus. We don't ever outspeed the Sneasler or the Iron Boulder. But what's kind of funny though, if he runs Adamant Sneasler and for some reason it's not unburdened, I don't know why it wouldn't be, but if he's like just Adamant for some reason, we'll actually be faster than that, but that remains to be seen. We have Pyro Ball, Zen Headbutt, Gunk Shot, and U-Turn. Pyro Ball's free into the team. If Sneasler ever in front of us, we go for Zen Headbutt because Pyro Ball doesn't kill it, but unless it's chipped, of course. But Zen Headbutt absolutely murders Sneasler. Okay, murder might be a strong word, but it definitely beats it. And then we have Gunk Shot here because last time I ignored a dodge bun, I paid the price. We're not doing that again. And then we have U-Turn for pivoting. Not really much more that needs to be said about that. And of course we have Boots because he can set hazards. And as you guys can see, we did not bring hazard removal. So yeah, had to. Well, actually, yeah, we didn't bring it because Serena doesn't even have rapid spin on it. But yeah, that's Cinderace, that's the team. Not really much more that needs to be said. So without further ado, let's get into the battle. Good luck, have fun to my opponent, Gokey Gamer. Hopefully this battle is a banger.
Alright, so we are connected with the man, the myth, the legend himself, Gokey Gamer, and he has brought his Terra Fairy Dachshund, the Terra Electric, Iron Thorn, Pincurchin, Fortress, Iron Boulder, and last but not least, the Terra Fire Typhlosion. Alright, so, who am I going to lead against this guy? Honestly, I feel like Muck is actually not a bad lead, all things considered, so let's just lead Muck and take it from there. Good luck, have fun to my opponent. Good luck, have fun to my opponent. I am just realizing I did not change. Oh my goodness, I goofed. I just realized something. I did not change Sticky Hole to to poison touch. I just thought about that. And the only reason I know this is because I remember when I caught Muck, I had the thought to myself, okay, we need to change the ability. I just know I didn't change it. I just know I didn't change it. Oh, it's you. Okay. So obviously the fortress is about to come in. So we're about to go for a flamethrower. Like, fortress absolutely comes in. There's just no way it doesn't. There's no way you let me have this. You're Terra Fairy. If you were Terra Steel, maybe, but you're Terra Fairy. This is bold, but I mean, bro, his best bet is to go into fortress. His best bet, if not the only bet, is to go into fortress. Yeah, you're Terra Fairy. Oh, he read me. Good stuff. He read me. I had to, just acknowledge it for what it is. He read me. Dang. Like, I really could have I could have clocked this thing just now. That is so crazy. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go into you. That is insane. I really could have clocked this thing just now. That is, like, really insane, actually. Okay. So he's going for the protect. We're just gonna fire off a Nightshade. That was actually a good read. I have to acknowledge for what it is. That was a good read. But now he knows that we have that, and he has to make it. I mean, it doesn't really matter because now that I think about it in hindsight, I probably should have just poison jabbed him because it's not like Muck can do the not Muck. It's not like Dashbun can do the most of Muck anyway. But well, we're here. He goes for the body press. We go for the Nightshade. And let me see. You have body press, yawn, protect. I mean, what are the odds he has wish, right? So what I'm going to do is go for a psychic noise in the off chance he goes for a wish. Yep. Caught him. Alright, we got him. You ain't getting that HP back, buddy. You ain't getting that HP back. Alright, so we're gonna go for another Nightshade. It's like so free. There's really no reason for us not to Nightshade again. Especially since he cannot heal for 2 turns. So if he stays in, we're gonna get you. You're not gonna get you. We gonna get you. We is going to get you. We are going to get you. We're gonna get you. So it's either you stay in and let me chip this even more, or you switch out. The choice is forever yours. The choice is definitely yours. And now that I look at his team, he doesn't really have a there's not a surf switch in. There is not a surf switch in. Who is this? Spiny? That's definitely him. Okay. We're gonna go for Nightshade on Spiny. He gets the wish though. Hey, listen. As long as Dashbun ain't the one wishing itself, it's all good. So we're gonna go out into Muck. Oh, I'm so stupid because he could easily go for a Scald here. Oops, I should have thought about that. I kind of should have thought about that. He could easily go for a Scald. And if he does Scald us, hopefully he doesn't burn us. And if he does, well, he just does. Ain't much we can do about it. Please don't Scald. Okay. So what's coming in? He's about to bring out Axion. This thing. Ooh. Okay, we have to deal with this. But here's the thing though. Who is his? He has 2 soft switch-ins for Serena, but I do mean soft. So we're gonna go into R2D2. R2D2 2 times resists. Not 2 times resists. It's not a 2 times resistance. I mean, okay, it is a 2 times. Oh no, he doesn't double resist. God dang it, he resists both the stabs. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. Does he switch again? Ah. Okay, that's all he's doing. Okay, that's cool. We're just going to we're going to Nightshade. We are going to Nightshade. I kind of wish But it's all good because if we lose R2-D2, as long as this thing is chipped, bro, I'm good. I'm very good. The main thing though, we don't need Dashbun passing off all these goddamn wishes, bro. We really don't need that. So let's see what's happening. What's happening? So we know he has Throat Chop, and I'm assuming he has the other 2 stabs because you need Psycho Cut to hit Keldeo, and you need Mighty Cleave to hit anything that doesn't want to get hit. Okay, so we're gonna go for a Nightshade on this guy. So, if I know one thing, those flamethrowers, eruptions, they're not good. Well, flamethrower can still hurt, but eruption, nah, we should be good on eruption. We should be good on eruption. We're gonna go out into our AD Muck because we do not want to take this. We do not want to take this. We're gonna go out into our AD Muck. We're gonna go into our AD Muck. We are just gonna go into our AD Muck. Shadow Ball? That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That covered like maybe even Keldeo coming in. So let's see what could come in on us. I mean, he has to be expecting a knockoff, right? So maybe he goes into Dashbun. Let's just go for a Poison Jab. Let's just go for a Poison Jab because maybe Dashbun comes in because he expects a knockoff. Spiny. That's this thing. Oh my goodness, why do we do so much damage to him? I think we just go for another one. We should outspeed you. We should outspeed you. We should absolutely outspeed you, so let's go for another one. The issue is going to be getting rid of that freaking, well, I mean, getting rid of Iron Boulder, okay. As long as we can, it depends. Because we don't want to lose to, Typhlosion either. So let's see. That's cool. That is cool. That is cool. That is cool. That is very cool. Bruh, there's no way you let me have this, so I'm gonna go for a Flamethrower. The only switch in to freaking Poison Jab is Muck. That is the only switch in. Okay. I mean, not Muck. I am Muck. I'm talking about Fortress. Axone? So here's the thing. We go back into you. Wait, do we? Well, let me see. If I lose Muck, does it really change anything? We don't really have a Typhlosion switch in anymore, but I mean, we still have Keldeo. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stay in and go for a Drain Punch. Okay, I get some HP back. And now what I'm gonna do is switch out into I'm gonna switch out into R2-D2 in case he decides to. Cause I feel like if he was Bandit, that would have did more damage. I guess the possibility of him being Bandit isn't like 100% like, you know, not a thing, but. Let's see. Because if he goes for another Throat Chop, I'm going to assume he's Choice. Okay. That tell me what I needed to know. So he's not Choice, and we know this. He's not Choiced, and we know this. He has Psycho Cut. So it's very important we keep Serena alive. Because Serena can beat, Serena can beat this guy. Serena can easily beat this guy. Spiny, you are dead. You are dead. You are dead, sir. You are dead, young man. You are dead. You are dead, Spiny. You're dead, Spiny. You're dead, Spiny. Okay. So, Pincurchin is down. Bronzong gets the first kill of the game. Mecha Godzilla. It's you. It is you. Your attack is heightened, which means... we're gonna go for a body press. Hopefully he doesn't Terra. He Terra'd. Hopefully he doesn't Terra and then he Terras. But it's all good. It's all good because we can go into Serena after this maybe and just go for a Trop Kick or Power, whichever move we're running. I can't remember, right? Power with a Trop Kick or Trop Kick. It's one of the two. Supercell Slam is going to do a lot. Or just kill us. That is always an option. Or killing us is always an option. So that's one. So Muck is down. Iron Thorns. You're looking deadly now. So... I mean... Here's the thing. Does he let me just... What can you hit me with? Let me see. Okay, let's swap in first. Let's swap in. Let's just swap him in hard. Does Iron Thorns get... Let's see. Iron Thorns... Smogon. Do you get ice coverage? You get Ice Beam, Ice Fang, Ice Punch. And Blizzard. I'm still going to Terra and Dragon Dance because the only way... I mean, listen. If my opponent reads me, he reads me, and you know, I just have to respect it. But if he doesn't, like if he Supercell Slam a Flygon, okay. Because I'm about to say, if you Supercell Slam a Flygon, you are one of the boldest individuals I've ever met in my life. Bagpipes. So we're going to Earthquake after we Dragon Dance to deter him from wanting to switch out into anything. And then we're just going to go for... Actually, screw that. We're going to go for a Fire Blast and then we're going to Earthquake. Because if I can make this terrain go away, we don't have to worry about it anymore. Now this should bring him close to sturdy or just down to sturdy. Lunge. I mean, listen, I'm about to Dragon Dance again. I just want to make sure I outspeed stuff. I just want to make sure that I outspeed stuff. If he T-waves me, that's cool. But the only thing I'm worried about now is outspeeding things. So now we go for an Earthquake. So, actually, I know for a fact Boulder isn't scarfed. And even if Typhlosion, well, if it is, it's not faster than us now. So that's one for Flygon. The Fortress goes down. Bro, I should be faster than you. We're gonna go for an Earthquake. Like, you probably eat this. Like, yeah, you eat that. But I mean, it's, all things considered, it's all good. Because at least we know that thing is down. Now the only switch into Serena is this Iron Thorns is going crazy though. But the only switch into Serena now would be Typhlosion. And if it comes in, dude, we're just gonna go into our Muck. It's the Queen. It's the Queen. I'm gonna go for a drop kick. I'm gonna go for a drop ice punch. We eat that up. So that's down. We do need to keep Serena as healthy as we could, maybe. All things considered. Okay, we're gonna go for a... We're actually gonna go for a synthesis here. We're gonna go for a synthesis. So we're getting our HP back. If I had to take a guess, he probably goes into... He might protect here. I think he protects here, so we're just gonna hard switch into Cinderace here. We're just gonna make a hard switch into Cinderace. He doesn't really have a switch into Gunk Shot. He just doesn't. He just doesn't. Yeah, we're about to Gunk Shot this thing. The only things left are Typhlosion, Dachshund, and Iron Boulder. We're gonna go for a Gunk Shot. Like, you have no choice but to switch in. Okay. Just don't miss, buddy. Just don't miss. Knocked him out. Okay, now from here, if we can get okay, so let's see. This thing comes in. Obviously, we don't... I wonder, though. Do we take a Psycho Cut? I wonder, do we take a Psycho Cut? Let me look that up real quick. Do we take a Psycho Cut? Like, what are the odds we can take a Psycho Cut? Cinderace. Iron Boulder. We got about this much HP. Okay. Let's look. Can we live a Psycho Cut? Let's see. Poison. We're a poison type. We're a poison type. Psycho Cut actually shouldn't kill us. So we're gonna U-turn. Yeah, we might actually... Do we kill him with this? We get close. But actually, it doesn't matter. We go Keldeo here. Bro, that's game. That's game. That's game. That's game. That is game. That is freaking game. That's game. We Vacuum Wave and Surf. We win. That's game. GG's. I don't see how he, Yeah, you can't win this. You cannot win this. We Vacuum Wave and Surf. GG's. 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 We get this. Alright. We take him down with that. So that's one for Keldeo. And bro, if this Typhlosion is choiced, there's no one move it can lock into that'll beat all my Pokemon. There just isn't one that exists. There just isn't one that exists. So we just go for a Surf here. Like, you can Shadow Ball, you can Erupt, you can Flamethrower, you can Solar Beam. Well, maybe not Solar Beam. So yeah, he was choiced. And we eat this up. We're a Keldeo, baby. We're a Keldeo, baby. We beat Gokey Gamer. Oh my gosh, guys. This is so huge. Y'all don't understand how huge this is. This is a really talented player. Really good player. Every league I've been in with him so far, like recently at least, he's been like one of the top contenders. So to beat him, that's really freaking huge. So GG's to my opponent, Gokey. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, please remember to like and subscribe. And until next time, peace out.